Dylan's Fear Files. Sorry everyone, I got a bit wordy with this entry. Stick with me, please. So last night was rough. I still have been unable to explain what happened, even to try and rationalize how it felt to see myself still sleeping. So many questions rolled through my head. Was it even me? Was I caught in some sort of time warp? Had a demon infested the house? Or had a demon infested me? I eventually fell asleep on the couch out of exhaustion. My eyelids started to feel like they were 80 grit sandpaper just wearing down the grain of my eyes. I woke to bright sunshine coming in through the living room blinds. I felt hungover. My head rattled like an old spray paint can, rusted even. I laid there looking up at the ceiling, at the splashes of light that twinkled and hieroglyphed from whatever they were reflecting from. In the daytime, terrors of the night seem insubstantial. Smoke and mirrors, the mind trying to make sense out of light and shadow. I was being absurd, I told myself, hauling myself off the couch and toward the bedroom. This pep talk did little to stop the cold sweat I was breaking out in. I reached the hallway. The bedroom door was closed. Funny, I don't remember closing it. The hallway stretched to oblivion. Maybe I had closed it, silently last night to keep whatever was in there. Shaking my head, I dismissed this. There was nothing there last night. No spirit, no tulpa, no boogeyman waiting to yank me away. I walked down the hallway and flung open the door. The bed was quite obviously slept in the night before. The sheets and duvet twisted, a pillow on the floor. When I had left the room, I had gotten up out of a freshly made bed. I was at a loss for words. Then it happened again. My wife and I were taking the dog for a walk around the block. It was close to sunset. Red clouds dotted the sky, the purple fading, giving way to twilight. We were on our way back. Our route took us in such a way that we could see across the neighbor's yard into our kitchen window. The lights, previously off, were now on, and we were both standing at the window staring out, unmoving, unblinking, our faces slack. I stopped short, causing my wife to stumble a bit on the dog's leash. She immediately asked, "What's wrong?" I stared, trying to make sense out of this. It was more terrifying to see my face standing at the window than it was to see myself sleeping. My wife turned to follow my state and emitted a gasp. Her hand fluttered to her throat. "That's us, but how? Is someone in our house?" Her breathing had quickened, so this came as almost one word. I couldn't help myself as I rushed to the front door of our home. I reached for the door handle. Here we stopped again. There was a small burlap satchel hanging from the center nail where a wreath or some other type of hanging decoration would go. We looked at each other again, our faces ashen. My pulse was pounding. All I could hear was the blood rushing past my ears. "What is that?" she asked. "I've got no clue," was my puzzled response. How long it had been there was anyone's guess. I reached for it, fingers trembling slightly. My wife stopped me before I touched it. "Don't. I've got a bad feeling." I'll admit, I did too. I reached for the doorknob, turned it and opened the door. There was no one in there. The house is open floor from the kitchen, dining, and living room, so it was only a matter of minutes to search 2 bedrooms and a bath. The house was empty.